Hey.
So we got a lot to work on. So I'm gonna get straight into building because we have this one here needs new fittings put onto it so that it can have a strap and stop killing Bruce with the little string. He broke his aim staff. The Harley Quinn javelin got broken. The Ninja Turtles camera over here got broken. Wolverine's eyes keep popping out, and then there's a little set of Mickey ears back there that Bruce won that one ear came off. So I'm gonna get into working, and this weekend we're gonna be at Stockton Con. So you want to tell them about that?
Yeah, this weekend we will be at Stockton Con, doing our classic Deadpools, but we're gonna do it a little different. Jeff has done this version before as his fancy Deadpool, and yeah, we're all gonna be our fancy Deadpools because Bruce got a really cool suit that he wants to wear, and I figured can't beat him, might as well join them. So I will be wearing my red vampire dress that I wore at the vampire ball this past October. And I want to say hey to James in the chat. Hey, Say Wong in the chat as well. And yeah, we are going to be meeting a lot of people there. I know Sat Geeks is going to be there. I know a bunch of cosplayers we know are going to be there. Apparently Seiwan is not going to be there, but that's okay. Seiwan, we'll see you at another event.
You might be a weekend.
Huh?
Is Seiwan gonna be a Weekend Blender?
Oh yes, Seiwan, will you be at Weekend Blender next month then? I mean, it's free at the mall in Citrus Heights. We'll see. And we will have our very first table there at Weekend Blender, may I add. I do believe Distance Nerding is supposed to be having a table there. I know Sat Geeks is going to have a table there, and along with many other cosplayers and vendors. So you guys need to get over to Citrus Heights in March and check out the Weekend Blender. It's free in the Sunrise Mall. Don't forget about that. And I'll be talking you guys' ear off about it until we go. So what are you doing?
Right now I'm changing the strap holders for his guitar. I just noticed the camera can't see any of that, so
Cool.
So I took off the chrome one that was on there because we got a pair of these tarnished brass ones a while back, and it only had one strap button on it, or as they're calling them, end pins.
Mm-hmm. And well, can you tell us how we came into getting that guitar in the first place?
So this guitar was actually me drinking with some of my friends in my garage, and it's a little harmony guitar. It is a tiny little mini. I got this thing. It was in very rough condition. It needed help. I custom built the pick guard. I sanded the whole thing down. I painted it. So at this point, all it needs is a little bit of electrical hooked up, some saddles, a new nut, some strings, and a little bit of a file job on the end of the frets here, because that is some serious fret bite.
Yeah, it is. So you got it from a garage drinking?
Yep, one of my friends had it sitting there and he gave it to me for free.
Did it look like that when you got it though?
No, it was red. I want to say it was red. I know the headstock was red, but that's the original Harmony logo up there. Sanded around that. I want to say the body was red too. Don't remember though at this point.
I don't remember either.
So long ago.
So then what made you want to redo it?
This was made for Bruce. And then he ended up being a drummer.
Yeah.
But this was made for Bruce. and just never got finished. It hung on his wall forever, which is why I never even bothered with the strap locks or anything. I'm skipping their bigger, the new set came with these bigger screws. I went with the old screw for the neck so I didn't split the wood because that is just a dangerous spot to be putting hardware. And there was already a hole there, so I went with the old one. So now we have a nice one there, fresh one there, and now Bruce can actually put the strap on it and not die when you spider punk.
So instead of it just being an actual instrument for him, it's a prop.
Right now, yes, but it's going to be a functional guitar pretty shortly here. I think he's going to have to learn how to play Carly's. But that one is good for now, as all we needed to do to that guy is get new button straps on there. Strap buttons.
Now he just needs to learn a few chords.
First, I got to take it over to their friends out down the way here at the store.
True.
He needs to do his chores because my trash can.
Well, Bruce, hurry up with your tasks so you can do your chores.
I think next we'll do the Mickey ears. So Bruce won these at a con, Sinister Creature Con. They had a bow on them. You can see a little bit of the sparkles left on there still right there. But I removed the bow and I've re-glued that ear, but then the other ear is now broken off. So with smooth plastic, anytime you're gluing, painting, or any otherwise, take a rough piece of sandpaper and just scuff up the surface.
Why would I do that?
It gives it something to grab onto. It's kind of the same concept of walking up the slide backwards. If it's covered in butter and it's smooth, you can't grab anything and you fall on your face going up the slide. But if it's covered in grit, then you can walk right up the thing like it ain't nothing. So you need to rough it up a little bit to give the glue something to grab.
Good point. That's probably why the ear keeps breaking off.
It's the other ear. I did one ear, and the ear I did is still on there.
Okay. So it's just a matter of time.
Yeah. The original creator did not take that step of scuffing. But then again, she was probably making a bunch of these and just stamp, move, go, stamp, move, go, stamp, move, go.
She was con crunching.
Rinse and repeating. Throw on a show and rinse and repeat it.
It's like we're trying not to do. Trying to get ahead of it. It's like Bruce is trying to get ahead of stuff for Friday. He barely saw you.
And hi Bruce. And I have to wear the freaking leather. I like to wear leather gloves when I'm hot gluing because hot glue has a tendency of doing that right there and getting on your finger. And when you get hot glue on your finger, it hurts. But now, there's the horror villain ears.
And he'll have his ears back.
Yep, those can cure. I mean, the bow probably also helps how she has them, because it has a massive bow glued to both ears right here. So that helps hold them together, which helps keep it in place, which takes some of the leverage off of them. So I'm not discrediting her technique. I just personally rough up stuff before I glue it. And sometimes it still doesn't stick. And that brings us to this punk.
Oh, I don't know if they're going to fit.
Speaking of things not sticking, I've glued this eye.
Give me a bag.
3, 4 times.
With Wolverine.
Yep.
Yeah, that
And
goes.
again, we are coming loose on the inside corner right here.
Oh my gosh.
What are you crickle crackling?
We're crackling these pretzels into Bruce's little gift bag for Valentine's. Didn't realize I grabbed bags that are very narrow, so it's a process to get them in.
And a process to get them out. I am using a little couple drops here of Gorilla Glue. And I am going to actually do this javelin first. Then I'm debating on how I want to do that other one.
Alright.
So, this is the javelin from Suicide Squad. That Harley Quinn ends up with.
Yes, nom nom.
And at some point, I am probably going to repaint this thing because it has lots of beautiful detail on it. But what it lacks is quality paint.
Is what?
Some quality paint. It's like looks like it got painted and then just lightly brushed and then sent on its wet and then hit in a couple key spots to make gems and then sent on its way. If I repaint this, I will repaint it starting with a gloss black and then give it a good nice shiny gold, bring it up shiny, and then knock it down and make it a shiny silver, and then knock it down from there. Why was that so runny? It's supposed to be gel. Thinner.
So, while he's doing that and I'm doing this, we talked about Stocking Pod. We talked about Weekend Blender. Oh. Anyone out here follow Sat Geeks? We're going to share their stuff on our stuff too. Because they are going to be having a Mad Hatter Unbirthday Tea Party in April. And the tickets are on sale now for $25. So if you go over there, I know they have it on their story right now. So you go over to Sat Geeks and click on their story. They have the link there with the scan code to buy.
We can throw it on our Instagram and Facebook too.
Yeah, we can. Dude, too much friction.
Sorry.
Just put it right there. So yeah, my goal for that one is to dress up like the White Queen. So that'll be fun. Because I know Bex is supposed to, she said she's gonna be the Red Queen. So, and Red Queen's really easy to do. And if the theme, you don't have to, but you can dress whimsical and, very Alice in Wonderland-y. Or you can just come and dress up. We're going to have silent auction. We're going to have cookies and tea and drinks, and it's going to be a fun time. We're going to have a couple of... Huh?
When is that again?
Saturday, April 12th. And no, we don't have anything else going on that weekend.
Fine. Now it's at the...
I think the only other thing in April. Second Enemy is the only other thing that month, right?
Yes. And it's like the weekend after Sac Anime is.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to carefully set this off to the side and let it dry. stay.
Good thingy trying to dry and stay.
Okay, now for the ing staff. We're gonna play the same game. You have to be careful with your super glues. Certain materials will actually melt with super glue. Mainly styrofoam. It heats up a little bit when it's curing,
Mm-hmm.
and it will actually physically melt the styrofoam away.
Ew.
So, best bet to glue styrofoam, especially if you're going to be carving it or anything,
Mm-hmm.
is spray foam. The only downside of this is this staff will never fold down again.
Hmm. No. Go the other way.
That seems to be holding. Put you back there and let you keep curing. We are getting through these quick. 16 minutes in, we're already 4
It's gonna
projects
be a
down.
short one.
I mean, I got more stuff in the cart, but we're already 4 projects down.
Yep.
That one's gonna be interesting.
Stop.
So you know, how do I want to go about that? So the lens is slowly peeling off around the edge here. And I need to get some glue in there to glue it back. But trying to figure out how to get the glue in there is going to be fun. Because there's not much room for you.
Mm.
I think I'm going to go, instead of the Gorilla Glue, to the classic Dollar Store Gel Super Glue. I like these little ones because, one, if you get it stuck to something in it, it's a little one. You can just throw the thing away once you get it free. If you forget to put a cap on, it's a little one. Throw it away. If you need more, just grab another one.
It just sucks when you're in the middle of it and
just grab another.
it explodes. Or it starts to just spew out. Oh, this is Nerding's here too. That means Phil.
Yep, because James is on James.
Hey.
Good.
Hey. Hey. Oh yeah, Bruce saying hi too.
Phil's here. It's Malort time.
Why did you yay Malort time?
I don't know.
Dude. Now we know what we're doing when you turn 21.
No.
Pint glasses of Malort.
Combinations.
What?
Everyone gets a pint glass of Malort.
Ew. That's torture.
Yes.
Last one to finish it has to take a peppermint shot.
Ew.
Bananas.
You're a banana.
Got bananas. Got bananas. Got baby 40.
Ew! A pint glass? You're insane. We all are. So Phil said a pint glass, you're insane.
I see him.
Someone said we're all here.
He's say one, stick with that outlet.
Sorry, I'm trying to get candies in a bag.
So I think I think starting next week we're gonna start Would You Rather's in the chat.
Oh yeah. Do you guys, those of you in the chat, how do you feel about that? So we have some more conversation of would you rather?
What?
Like, should we play the game or should we just make them up?
It's just gonna be nerdy stuff.
So we're making them up.
Yeah, classic nerd arguments for the most part. Stuff. I mean, like the most classic nerd argument ever. Would you rather be in Star Wars universe, or would you rather be in Star Trek universe? As the most classic nerd argument ever. One of.
Well, with our chat that we normally get, I mean, I think most of them would just side with Star Wars with that particular one.
Well, it's not which one do you like more, it's which one would you rather be in. Star Trek's a peaceful universe for the most part, where Star Wars, everyone's pretty much trying out for everyone. I like Star Wars more. Star Trek sounds a lot safer. Plus, you've never heard of rarely do you hear on Star Wars anyone like saying to freaking tase them or stun them. It's 99% of the time shoot them.
Phil says Star Trek seems more realistic, and my personal set of skills would make more sense in Trek. But yeah, I would totally want to be in Star Wars. So
I think Star Wars really comes down to what class of human do you end up, or what class of person do you end up in? Are you running with the smugglers? Are you in the Jedi class? Are you in the freaking what realm in Star Wars do you end up in? Makes all the difference.
They stunned Leia.
And they also stunned Grogu after he freaking force choked the stormtroopers. So they have stunned people a handful of times, but you rarely hear them stun people. And on Star Trek, mostly they stun people.
Send phasers to stun.
Yeah, what is the stun setting called in Star Wars?
I don't know.
Exactly.
Does anyone know? Chat, tell me. Educate me.
Bananas.
It's called bananas?
No.
Okay, I think I got enough glue in there to hold this. And then I cleaned out a bunch of it with a popsicle stick, what bulged out the edge. I took a popsicle stick and I just kind of, I took the coping saw, I cut it flush, and then use that to get a nice square corner on my scrape.
Sewon says
Set blasters to stun.
That was Phil, but Sewon says Trek to a degree, probably for the same reasoning.
Yeah, I mean Trek is a safer place to be.
There's a stun setting in Star Wars Outlaws.
Yeah. Yeah, basically when you see the blaster guns do the like blue ring shot, that's their stun.
So it's like waves going like that, because I don't watch enough to know.
You ever seen those wind guns where they shoot the smoke rings?
Oh,
no.
The smoke rings start doing that like wavy ring.
Yes. Mama.
Like that, but blue plasma rings.
Okay.
Okay. So Angus food?
You have the option in the game.
Yeah, but everyone takes the freaking real gun. I mean, if someone said, "Here's 2 guns, a bowcaster and a Star Trek phaser," I wouldn't strap me a bowcaster.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Even if you switch out the freaking awesome bowcaster for a DL, Han Solo's gun, which is like right above you.
If anyone just chime in knows wondering what I'm doing, Valentine stuff with Bruce's class.
Still, bowcaster all day.
Mama, I bought the side bag.
Okay. Be
I
careful.
did.
That's what I said. That be careful.
That's
Ease
it.
it in. Ease
That
it
was
in
one of
like
the
a gift suit.
best parts of the sequel series for Star Wars is when freaking Han Solo finally shoots the bowcaster and you go, now I get it. Now this one, this is not the one I expected to be the hardest. I expected it to be hard, but not the hardest. I also got to figure that out. I have a dent in my head.
Oh.
You can kind of see it in the shine there.
Yeah, totally.
So I think I need to heat it from the inside and get it like back to there. But luckily it came back to round at least, because it was very misshapen before. Let's see, what can we do to... Let's start by flush cutters, taking off any sharp bits. Here. For some of you that came in later, this guitar, we put new button caps on it for Bruce's spider phone.
The couple who, or I guess at this point, the one that's been to our house in the chat will probably have seen it before.
Other people may have seen it because I know Phil's seen this guitar because we had it out at Silver Age.
Yeah.
Daewon may have seen it because we also did. He does Sinister sometimes and stuff like that, so he may have seen it when the other time we busted it out.
That's what I knew for sure Phil has because he's been to our house so much.
Also, he's seen it when we took it out to play. The second time we wore this costume. First or second time? Second time we wore this costume.
When was the second time?
Silver Age.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I was trying to remember. So I remember we did it for Sinister where we first wore it, the Zombie Crawl, and then I didn't remember the other place.
Yeah, we did Weekend Blender the same weekend we did B Modoc.
You mean Silver Age. Weekend Blender's different.
Oh, yeah, Silver Age. Yeah, we did it the
By
same
the way,
weekend
you guys, Silver Age is in July in Reno, so you can save up now if you want to go out there and see us and hang out. See the guys from Distance Learning, just saying.
I'm going to try using some of this leftover super glue here.
So that was a fun Would You Rather little moment there.
Yeah, we'll make up some more of them. Next week, we're going to have a bunch of Adventure Time stuff, probably. Because that's what we are working on next week, is Adventure Time.
Yeah. But who would be a good contender to go against Adventure Time? That's the hard part.
I'll figure it out.
Well, we do have game night before then, too, so. Pick some brains. Okay. This is a lot. Has anyone tried the Hershey's strawberry cream hearts? They taste weird?
Yeah,
Well, that was your treat.
I know.
They just taste like strawberry chocolate, really.
So white chocolate with some strawberry in it.
Yeah. Shaped like a heart for Valentine's Day. So my thought is, if you're gonna make little gift bags for Valentine's for your
It's
friends,
s'mores.
you gotta give them a little chocolate. So everyone's getting a card, some little random toy that's gonna annoy the teacher,
Yes.
a little bag of pretzels, and some candy.
Or stamp. Stamps are not toys.
Okay, stamps are not toys. I'm sorry.
Oh, time to fight.
Can you?
Okay, here's one for y'all. Who
Huh?
would win in a fight? Luffy or Goku?
Oh,
Luffy?
Bruce says Luffy.
He's rubble.
We'll wait and see what Phil has to say.
He's made of rubble.
Yeah, but see, you don't watch Dragon Ball Z enough to really know to compare and contrast.
Made of
Yeah,
rubble.
Goku goes Saiyan. Saiyan. Goku goes Saiyan and freaking at one point becomes like a giant monkey monster.
Monkey Monster.
Monkey monster. Monkeys. Monkey.
Dude, chill. I guess Phil's either really thinking it over or he's not paying attention.
Same with Saiyan, I guess. Or he's writing a freaking essay.
Yeah. Which is too big for the chat, so he has to break it down into parts.
Put it over in Word and break it into chunks.
No, he's gonna email it to us and we'll read it. Yes, Goku or Luffy, say Wong. Who would win in a battle?
This is my last card.
Your last card? Okay, and then we'll work on the teacher ones in a moment. Or we can do them later.
Weird.
Phil says Goku all day. In anime, he's one of the most OP characters there is.
Yeah, but at the same time, Luffy's fought God.
Sorry, wait, what did he say? Sorry, I was writing and realized I was just about to text Jackie. And then she'll be like, okay, good for you.
Mama, what are these?
It was randomness in the bag. Don't worry about it.
So,
Just take a little break.
Luffy fought God, and he literally is made of rubber. I think part of that's going to come down to what the train. Because with the devil fruit, if you touch salt water, you're useless.
Ugh.
Which is like a horrible, horrible downside when you're a pirate on the high seas.
Yeah. 2, 3, 4. He's Mr. Fantastic anime, it says Sei Wong. So has Goku. Goku has defeated characters who are supposed to be above God. So there you have it. Booyah. Well, Luffy is basically a good Majin
Majin Buu.
Buu. Okay. Don't know
Majin
why.
Buu is a Dragon Ball Z character.
Okay. I
Luffy
think
ain't turned no one into a cookie.
my laptop's spazzing out, so
He
if
might try to eat you, but he ain't turned no one into a cookie.
my laptop's spazzing out, so if I lose connection, I will switch over to my cell phone because it's been wanting to restart. Just a heads up.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, and for anyone that was watching last week, we just lost internet randomly, and that's why the show ended the way it did.
Yeah, but didn't you and Bruce like film a little something extra to post later?
Yeah.
Did forgot to post it.
Well, we can always post it again just to see, you know.
But yeah, that's what happened last week. Is our internet just dropped out and all the cameras went wayside.
They went bye bye.
Mama. Look at the camera. Okay.
So let's go take a break. Jeez.
Okay, break time. I need paper.
Okay. At this point,
No, but Majin Buu is essentially made of bubble gum.
I mean, he is stretchy. He is bouncy. Like he does stretch a lot. That was an eye. I don't know. So as far as the build goes here, I'm just trying to hide any sharp edges off of this thing under hot glue, but I actually used super glue on this thing to try to secure it. I think I may have accomplished that, but I don't want any of these little wire edges where the screen ends to scratch me again, because that sucked last time.
I was about to ask, so why? Why do you want to do that?
Because last time I looked like a cat attacked my face. Just had little scratches all up my forehead and like from like my nose up. Like try to hug a grumpy cat or something. Made really good coffee back in the 20 teens. Even though I think it was just rebranded Starbucks.
Could have been.
So, one of the great things with cosplay is it looks great on the outside, but it is all kinds of ugly on the inside.
What does what does his name call it?
Adam Savage?
Yeah.
Hiding crimes. Hiding crimes is when you make a mistake or something's kind of ugly and you can hide it where it's never to be seen.
Mm.
I'm not going to put this on for long because I could already smell the fumes in there.
Ew.
But
I'm gonna have one of these little bag of pretzels. Made enough first class. Might have one.
doesn't seem to be scratching me anymore.
Well, that's good. Hopefully, it doesn't do it anymore.
Whew. Yeah, there's definitely super glue fumes in there. Eyes are burning. Okay. Now to try to get this bump out of his dome. I might mute myself for this one. Go to split screen with just the top camera here.
Mm-hmm.
Just because it sounds like a freaking blow dryer. It sounds loud and annoying. But I'm going to use my little heat gun. Because it gives me a bit more control. And I'm going to use that. Hey. How bad is that?
Not bad. Sounds like a hair dryer.
That's what I said. It sounds like a blow dryer. It kind of is. It's like an overheat rated blow dryer. So what I'm trying to do is heat up that bump so the plastic goes off. Just level on real quick. So that once I get it warm, I'm gonna try to keep some outward pressure on it. Actually,
Ooh!
look at that. A little bit of heat and it went away.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, be my sweetheart.
Because it was right about here. Oh, I seem to have picked up some writing off of something, but that's fine. This looks like damage marks. Unless you look close and you start recognizing there's a couple letters there, it just looks like scuff marks. Like it came against something. I also weathered this myself. When you first get it, it is straight up just black and yellow with these little bit brown striping in there.
Black and yellow.
So
black
all
and
this mist haze, the shadowing in the eyebrows here, all that's stuff that we did to this. So all that weathering there was us. The lenses I added. The blood on the back of the head we added. Which even if I just did this as a normal Wolverine and not zombie Wolverine, I would totally do this, the blood on it again in the back. Because he's a violent man. Okay. I'm going to put you down here. We got through 6 projects in 43 minutes.
Yep. Means
Nice. I think I beat the clock.
I think so. Wasn't much of a race.
Well, I guess that was a durability test for that. This thing just fell.
Oh.
But I guess that was a durability test. Seems to be good.
Cool.
So where the silver and the gold were is where it was broken. And you can see I'm holding it by the gold and smacking the silver in my hand. And it seems to be holding. Doesn't want to twist. Looks good. This is the one that... Yeah, that doesn't even... I can twist the foam and they're sticking together. Yeah, this is the one I was more worried about being durable. Because it's Bruce.
Yeah. He's a kid. He's destructive.
Yeah, and well, he likes to hit it on the ground and stuff. And I'm pretty sure that's what broke it in the first place.
Yeah, because he's trying to do the landings and the poses and stuff.
Well, also, he treats it like it's a staff, and he bounces it off the ground like that over and over while he's walking. And that's why both his ends are all scrushed up. So he treats it like a walking stick. Hold that for me, Drifter. Okay, well, let's see what else we have in the basket that needs some work.
It's like a Barney bag.
talk about some of the stuff we gotta get done next week.
What do we gotta get done next week?
So next week we are going to be. This is the strap for Jake's tail to attach to the costume.
Oh,
Half the snap fell off.
I
So
was
I gotta
wondering what
redo
that was.
that. We have a snap kit here, so I will reinstall a fresh snap onto there. That one I will be muting the microphone when I put it together, because that involves hammer and beating on the table, and it's loud in here. This being Marcy's base, that knob right there used to be a knob right here that matched that knob. So I think what I'm actually going to do is replace both knobs. So that means I have to get a new, not just a new knob, but a new set of screws. Because what I did is I took a knob and then I took a screw and I cut the head off the screw. I just glued it in there, which allowed it to screw in.
Mm.
And then I think I'm gonna put super glue down in the holes this time, like a makeshift Loctite. And then if we go over to this camera, I know you guys don't got a zoom on that, but Jake over here. Well, Jake needs his eye reattached.
He's missing an eye.
So his eye fell off when we were coming back the last time we used him. I also just noticed the fur is coming up a little bit in a couple, right there by where the eyes are. So I might try to get some glue down inside there to help that out too. For now. And BMO is blowing the seam. His faceplate's starting to come off. We got to reattach to his faceplate and then do touch-up paint wherever it's needed. So
BMO, he needs a lot of TLC.
you can kind of see it there, that dark stripe under the B.
Not from this distance. It's hard to really see.
Let's see.
But you guys can all see it next week when you tune in, because he'll be up closer.
Also go, I think, like this.
We have approximately 10 minutes.
There you go. Now you can see it.
Yeah, I can see a line now.
And then there's Jake down there. And it's this eye over here that we will be repairing. And then the fur underneath it's coming up. So. We got about 10 more minutes here. I think we might do some cleanup and some close up. So, again, we will be at StocktonCon this weekend. So, anyone that can, come see us out at StocktonCon. Come say hi. We'll have our
around
sticker.
Yeah, we'll be wandering around as Council of Weeds.
Yeah, so we will be Deadpools all weekend. How was the NorCal gathering? We did not actually make it out there. I ended up working on cars all weekend. So.
Yeah, we just did not. It was not in the cards for us.
Also managed to clean up back here a little bit, make the cosplay room a better place to be. Get all this stuff sorted out where we can keep making lovely videos for all of you.
See, we were thinking about you guys. And also, I'm just going to put it down here in the chat, our link tree. So if anyone else who's out there watching this after, or you guys right now, you can go on there and see all the places we're at right now, which is obviously YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and Threads.
And starting next week, that will be down in the description as well.
Yeah. I guess guys remember to do that when we're doing it.
But yeah, I think we could do a little bit of cleanup. Let's see. Actually, not really without being loud. But yeah. Add Wolverine to the lineup of masks.
Hey, Easy Money.
He's up there with Black Ranger now. And your favorite little puppet. So.
Guys couldn't tell. I don't care for that.
I actually gave him Google eyes, so now he has pupils, which made him so much worse.
Yeah.
So much worse.
He was fine without them. He was fine without them. Oh, Reptar. Easy Money says Reptar looks nice.
So, Reptar got shinies on. But yeah, Reptar standing on his own now. I have a video already edited up of this. I will be putting out probably Thursday or Friday. We'll put that out.
Tomorrow or the next day.
Yeah, tomorrow or the next day we'll put that out, and it has a whole a fitting of him on the stand. And then if you guys were watching, how was Comicverse? Comicverse was cool. We actually have a video on our channel now that's the full version of our overlook of the con. So you can check that out on our channel as well. But Comicverse was good.
Yeah, meeting Walter was awesome.
Yeah, you got to see Walter. Got to hang out with a lot of our friends. There's a lot of people we knew that showed up there.
And did a lot of stuff with Sat Geeks. Sat Geeks did a raffle, so we gave away a lot of prizes there too. And yeah, like I said earlier in the chat, Sat Geeks is doing a Mad Hatter Tea Party. So it's the link to it is in the chat, and also you just go to Sat Geeks and it'll be there too. It's currently in their story as of today, and it'll be up there again, and we'll share it on our stuff too.
All right, well, I think that's gonna do it for us today, though.
Yeah, you guys need to get over to Graveyard.
Yeah, go check out Graveyard and Conversations in the Void. All right, well, see you guys next week.
Bye.
End. Huh. Oh, it's not on the button. Goodbye.